Hey everyone, it's me, LLJK's primary source of Brian. Brian! I'm here to introduce you, dear listener, to an all-new Digest episode. What's that, you may be asking yourself? This is a collection of our best bits from the past 10 episodes, all smushed into one feature-length podcast. Send it to your friends, your neighbors, your families, your acquaintances, your pediatricians, whoever you want. It's a great way to introduce new people to the podcast and to revisit some of our best bits. All right, enough me. On to the show with more me.
Episode
130.
I was saying
it's all
that
of it.
you were only calling out male parts, and Brian's saying, well, butts shouldn't count as exclusively a male
Yeah,
part.
Kim, it's 2021. Jesus Christ.
And obviously it
See,
doesn't.
no,
I'm just
I wasn't even thinking. Listen, we've had a massive miscommunication.
happened.
I didn't
There's
think
been a
Brian was
breakdown.
talking about the gender of a butt. I thought that Brian was saying when he talks about butts, he's not just talking about the aesthetic, like platonic ideal of a butt. He's also talking about the hole, the inside, the poo-poo that's in it, all of the other inner workings.
Would anybody else like to chime in on what I meant by it before I dive into it?
I thought Brian meant that when he said butts, he was including front genitalia in with butts and saying that just saying
weird.
butts is enough.
means anything below
That
the
doesn't
belt.
make any sense.
No,
Yeah,
well, should we
everybody-
ask Brian to clarify what he actually meant? Now that
it's
we've all
okay.
speculated.
Welcome to an all-new episode of LOJK.
There was an instance where I was just like right on the verge because it was
Yes,
after I
yeah.
had eaten. I think it was like several years ago, and I had eaten Five Guys. And
R.I.P.,
it was just
by the
like,
way.
oh
Yeah.
man, I've never had the moment like the heat in the inside of my butt of like
The heat.
just like really making it. I was like, am I gonna have to go into a bush? Like it was that because I was
meat heat.
outside. I was outside
Brian has
and
meat heat.
yeah, I was outside and I was trying to figure out where to go because it's like I was in the city.
Brian
I
just
couldn't
came
go
up
anywhere.
with the hot mouth turn for diarrhea. Like,
Yeah,
the heat is when you're about to diarrhea, and hot mouth is when you're about to barf.
Oh shit, that looks like black mold. I need to get the fucking maintenance people out here. So like it took like 5 or 6 emails, even though I sent pictures of black. First of all, saying it's black mold expedited nothing. I thought that it was like, I thought black mold was like the one thing when you need maintenance. It was like everyone kicks into high gear. They're like, we're sending someone now.
Nah.
We're sending them now.
Yeah, but too many people
Apparently
have abused
fucking
it
not.
since then.
Yeah, but apparently fucking not.
Maybe.
So they finally, they sent
wait,
this
Kyle.
plumber out. Yeah.
Before you continue, let me do the thing.
An airing of grievances.
So yeah, so now I'm just becoming like an AM radio fucking rant segment. Like
Is your management like a person, or is it like a management company in charge of
it's
your
a
building?
company,
Yeah.
so that's why it's taking fucking forever.
So annoying. Yeah.
This has
know.
been
An airing of grievances.
I'm just saying. We moved out. I went back in to drop the keys off. They had already torn up that entire floor. I was like, "Fuck you guys, eat shit." Like absolutely fuck you. Like
This has been
What
a
the
bonus airing of grievances.
It's just horse shit. I don't understand. Why is it so fucking hard? If I say I have black mold, then fucking come over and fix it. I would love to write it. I don't know what it would be, but I am like obsessed with this because it's like
Well, it
real
starts
life
with him getting
Doogie
arrested
Howser.
again.
There's not going to be a 17-year-old doctor, but there can be a 17-year-old fake doctor for sure.
Just call it Dr. Malachi.
Dr.
Then you'll get all those
Malachi.
people thinking they're watching a medical drama.
Yeah, I want to do what's that? The Good Doctor. I want to do the
Yeah.
Good Doctor, but Malachi.
Yeah, the bad doctor. The good
bad
bad
doctor?
doctor.
no, it's the good quote unquote doctor.
The fake doctor.
It's just doctor in
It's
quotes
in
is a
quotes.
good title.
Yeah.
So Brian, tell us what you meant about the butts.
Oh man. Well, obviously, it was a nod to the non-binary
it back.
nature of butts, right? So,
Sure.
all-encompassing.
But they will
word to
take
slang
with-
until they're
if
in the
slang
dictionary,
becomes widely used enough, they'll add it to the dictionary.
Basically,
weird.
if your aunt in Ohio is using the word, odds are it's going to be
Is your
in the
aunt in Ohio
dictionary
saying adulting?
soon. Yeah.
Probably.
It's like how no one.
Yeah,
it's like
sounds.
how no one used to say gizmo, but now it's in the dictionary.
Everyone says gizmo.
Everyone says gizmo.
Everyone's saying gizmo.
Where's
it's the new thing?
What's this gizmo I've heard so much about?
It's a gremlin made of jizz.
Episode
131.
I'm one of your hosts, Joey Reinish.
I'm Kyle McVeigh.
I'm Kim.
I'm Brian.
And speaking of ball dildos, have we got a product for you?
I don't think we were doing that.
I would like to preface the rest of this episode before we get going. It's
going to be one
the
of those.
year of blue. It's going to be one of those episodes.
Our Lord and Savior Rocco has become so
Yes, that's right.
involved in everything that happens that now
It's
we talk
surfacing
about
them?
these things, and so then our phone is like, "Hey, did you see this thing?"
Here, I heard you like weird dicks.
Yeah, exactly. And so now, and
you
then
might
we
be right.
see that, and we're like, "Oh, we got to talk about this," and it's just tumbling into we're gonna become the Weird Genital Podcast.
I mean,
We've
that's
created
hilarious
our own
niche.
echo chamber
Gonna
of
become-
dicks and
did-
butts and boobs.
People have
We
started
already
podcasts
Weird
out
Genital
of dumber
podcast?
things.
Broadening your horizons, one weird genital thing at a time. Like,
I sent this to myself August of 2020.
so
Okay.
relevant.
Well,
and topical.
I'm glad we're getting to it.
So it's been sitting in my inbox. It's called You Need a Kitchen Brick.
Oh, Jesus. The reason this has been sitting is because Joey told me about this topic. He was going to make it his whole topic.
No, I
and I was
wasn't.
like, Joey, that's not a thing. I can't get behind this.
It's a
so he
website.
shelved it, and he's seen it again, and he's gotten himself re-jazzed about it, even though I tried to shut it down. I tried. I'm sorry.
I
Am I
mostly
gonna want a kitchen brick?
No.
Is the
Kyle,
question by
I
you.
think
No.
you need a kitchen brick. Kyle, did you hear that sweet thing Kim said? That sweet dig?
No.
Kim,
No.
say it again.
I said Kyle would go straight up Uranus.
Yes.
Oh, that was good.
Get it.
Man,
I
see,
mean, if it's consensual, sure, why not?
Diane Kelly, an expert on vertebrae penises and copulatory systems.
Excellent.
That's-
Good. Yes.
That's a discipline. That's
How do we
a
get
good
her
one
on
to
the
go
show?
into.
It's a nice expertise.
Here's my question:
yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
marry that woman?
How do we get her on? Let's
How do
Kyle,
we get
see if
her
we
on?
can get her on the show.
Oh, she'll
keep
definitely
going.
not come on.
None of the reproductive soft tissues, like a penis, were preserved. So the researchers can't say whether the dinosaur was male or female. Even so, this dinosaur likely had copulatory sex, unlike some birds that bump butts
I
when
don't
they
think
do
I'm gonna
a...
marry Diane. I don't think I'm gonna marry Diane Kelly. I don't think she's my type.
The vent is the opening, and the cloaca, which comes from the Latin word for sewer, is the
Whoa.
learning things all over the place in this.
That's amazing.
They couldn't, like, why did they choose that?
Yeah. It's your garbage hole.
Yeah.
Everything goes in it and comes out of it.
That's the fact that that's where that word comes from. It just makes me love the word cloaca even more.
Kyle's just
Kyle's
destroyed.
done. We lost Kyle for the night.
I can't
believe we
learned something new about cloacas. And it was that their name for sewers.
Yeah, you would think, like, if anything, the butthole would be named after a sewer, but a cloaca does so much more than just handle the sewer.
because it's everything mixed together.
To the end, there's a couple of photos on the website of the preserved dinosaur that they
I just
found.
can't believe at
Of
the
the
end they
butthole?
were just like, also there's poop in the butthole. That's the end of that article.
also
just
PS.
a little side note here. There's
Yeah.
poop in the butthole. Episode.
100.
32.
Yeah.
We bring you
Science
new
genitals and something or other.
Hard-hitting genital news.
Saving the world
was
one
something
genital
else.
story
There was
at a
something
time
better
or
than that.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That's what
So,
it was.
yeah.
It's not we bring you genitals.
No.
The #1 genital fan cast. Real big fan of them. All forms.
In all honesty, I would listen to that. We just wanted to let you know that we know.
We get it. We know. We get it.
And it's kind of on purpose for the most part.
For the
Yeah.
most part.
It's a tough thing for people who don't know you if a thing that you like is that things suck. Like it's a tough motif to carry across to someone that doesn't know you personally.
It is, yeah. I always like, yeah. I feel like when someone's like, "Oh, you have a podcast? What's the name of it?" And then I'm like, "Oh, LOLJK," and they're like, "Oh," I'm like, yeah. I mean, I get. It's like it's like a name of like someone that's like not funny. Would
Yeah.
you know what I
You're
mean?
right.
I was going to say,
Like,
of a
that's-
podcast
that's
that
what
our
it is.
parents would start.
Yeah.
Yes, kind of, yeah.
And
So
it would be
like-
But
about
that's
like,
why I'm
what
saying,
does this
that's why I'm
emoji
saying
mean?
everything in my head of a new name is like something about being old because we are now the parents making the podcast called LOLJK thinking we're funny.
Here's what TLDR means. What is
Today,
colon and
today
bracket?
we explain. Welcome to LOLJK, the podcast where we explain text chat to everybody. Text speak.
Is this a TikTok?
This month we explore emojis. Whoa, eggplant,
I'll tell you
eggplant,
what,
eggplant.
I saw that emoji movie, and I thought it was very charming. I love that young T.J. Miller. He seems so unproblematic.
Welcome to an all-new episode of Advice Size Aerobics. I'm Sally.
Sally.
You're also,
I'm also
Sally.
Sally.
But I'm Sally too.
You're Sally too. I'm Sally.
Hi, Sally. It's been a long time, like maybe
It's been
years.
it's been so long. I'm glad we could be together again, even though we're not together.
Remember when we played that Cowgirls game?
It was the best. We learned so much about each other
so
and our
much
secret
we never had
feminine
to
wiles.
get together again.
So much it was too much.
And also with us here, like always, I think this is my Sally voice. I don't remember.
I think so.
Your name's not Tammy. What's your name?
I don't remember. Is it
Susan.
Susan? Is it Susan? I think it's Susan.
Hi, Susan. How have
Hi.
you been? You sound
It's
happier than you ever were.
Yeah, things have been looking up for me.
That's good since you stopped doing the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really turned
Who
your
would have
life
thought
up.
you guys were bringing me
I'm
down?
glad we could bring you back down.
All right, well, shut your fucking mouth. It's time to introduce Trisha. Hi, Trisha.
Hey, ladies. Nice to be here.
Trisha, we're here because the Advisor Size Aerobics girls have been requested to do some relationship advice.
That's why we're
All
here,
right.
to
Let's-
give
let's
the
do
best
it.
advice.
The best advice.
Let's fucking
there
crush
we go.
it.
There's my voice. I found it. I found the voice, guys. Don't worry.
What's the question?
This question comes from Roldia.
From what?
From
Roldia.
who?
Okay.
Roldia?
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me, Sally? It's Roldia.
Claudia?
Roldia.
Claudia!
We are relatively young, which means we're broke AF, which I think means is an internetism.
As fuck!
I think it means as for sure.
No, Trisha's got this one, actually.
Fuck! Fortunately, you've come to the second best podcast that'll tell you also about text speak. Just like LOLJK, we have a rich history of
In
what
Advisor
of
Size Aerobics.
acronyms.
And in technology?
What?
No, and technology as well. That's why we're able to do
technology
this.
podcast. We're not a technology,
That's not
Sally.
what she said.
That's what we're working on. Our spin-off is for technology, but that's for 2022.
There's some quality yes anding going on here. Let's do this.
I heard Trisha's wedding was to die for.
Trisha, what kind of wedding did you have?
Blood orgy and Sally 2's right. We did lose about half our guests.
You mean Sally 1?
Yeah,
I'm Sally
Whichever
1.
fucking one you
I'm
are,
Sally
I don't give a
2.
shit.
I'm Sally too because
Here's-
other Sally introduced herself first.
That's why I'm Sally 1. Even that's how it worked.
And
It's
then I
whoever
could
gets
only
here first.
think of
It's
another name, and that was Sally.
it's a dib system on the names.
I don't care.
We'll talk more about it in our technology podcast coming out in 2022.
Advisorcizatronics.
Beep boop.
Trisha listened to that show.
This is fun to play with you guys again.
I was about to say, this feels like it's just for us.
It always was, Susan.
Okay.
Shut your mouth.
Next question.
Okay, let me get one more question.
Only one more? What a short episode we're gonna have.
It's so we keep listeners. What do you think about vaccines?
I'm not getting fucking microchipped. I know that for a fucking fact. And that will be a future episode of Advisorcizatronics, where we will talk about the chips that they put into these fucking vaccines.
What I love is that we started the show and we were like, we need to explain the name of our show. And then you immediately led into another fake show inside of our show with a whole other name, where Brian pitched another show, another fake show within that show.
Kyle, it's called Inception. Boom.
It's layers. We are layered. Episode 133. I'm going to do the Quibi that I teased to Kyle on Just JK. It's a good one. I think it's a good Quibi.
But why do you gotta call it a Quibi?
Because you fucking hate
Why
it.
do you have to call it a Quibi?
Because it's up for purchase. I'm going to buy it.
Is it Joey?
I don't know. Probably.
By the
we
way,
doing
I
it-
confirmed. I confirmed recently that they did rebrand all the Quibis as Roku originals.
Oh, so it doesn't even say Quibi anymore?
No, it is up for us. It's up for us.
All right.
We can
Well,
get it.
it's now mine.
It's probably not.
Here's
for
the thing,
us.
though. If we put the this on the podcast on YouTube, if we say Quibi enough, are we gonna get flagged as for content and get taken down?
Well, as long as we mail this to ourselves, we'll be fine.
That's not
Oh,
how
okay.
it works.
Anyway,
Yeah, I think that's how copyright is. That's 100% true.
yeah, we just got to put our microphones and our mixer and the recording in the mail. Mail it to
If we
ourselves.
start a new podcast channel and then just call it Quibi, that's ours.
Nobody can take that from us.
You can't
Oh
take
yeah,
it from
but
us.
it stands for Quick Bits for us.
But you spell
Yes.
you spell it KW.
Yes.
Brian, you've done it.
That's what I'm here for,
Quibi.
everybody. We often ask, what does Brian bring to the table? And it's moments like this.
It's KWIBEE.
Yeah.
It's Quibi.
Oh.
And then we have a little B. And then we have that little B.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
logo.
guys, I gotta say, gotta buy that domain.
Okay.
Did you know that on Crazy Town features on lead vocals a gentleman by the name of Shifty Shellshock?
Yeah. Sure.
Is he a pro wrestler?
I gotta be honest. Yeah, I mean, much like Brian. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Absolutely.
That's-
yeah.
Of course that guy.
No,
course
you're
they do.
right. You're right.
Shifty.
You know what?
Shifty Shellshock.
Honestly,
Shifty
this is
Shellshock.
one of the few bands in existence that I would like to know everyone's name. Because I bet they get dumber.
Yeah,
I bet they get
No.
fucking stupid.
We kicked off with the right one. I
and
mean,
everyone
the-
else is just like Steven, Brad.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. There's two members
Steven,
listed as lead
Brad,
vocals.
Smeagol.
Samwise.
So the
Frodo.
The first listing for lead vocals is Shifty Shellshock.
Okay.
Second
Yes,
listing for
of course.
lead vocals is Epic Mazur.
Yeah. Right. Are those the two? Kyle's broken.
Epic Mazur?
Epic, first name Epic, last name Mazur. Mazur?
Mazur.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What's a Mazur?
Oh man, I don't. It
sounds
must
good.
just be. Is it just his last name? Do you think? Probably, right? Maybe.
Probably. Yeah. I bet he
Yeah,
changed
that's just his
first
last name.
The
and
first name.
He
his
changed his
real
first name to
name is
Epic.
not Epic. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
No way.
It's Brett.
name.
It's Brett.
Epic.
It's Brett.
Brett Hadley Epic Mazur.
Can you imagine naming yourself Epic?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking garbage. How embarrassing.
imagine
it's
the person?
more embarrassing. You didn't
they have
even have
any
to
song?
give yourself a name. You're in a band. You could just be Brett. That no one knows his name is Brett. It's
Because they
fine.
love Crazy Town.
Yes.
When Dark Horse, their second album, failed to achieve the same level of success, contributed to the band's breakup in 2003, and then those two lead guys reformed the band in 2007, releasing their third album, The Brimstone Sluggards, in 2015. So what the fuck were they doing from 2007 to 2015?
They're making
They
a
were
fucking
basically
dope
just a,
album.
they were just a,
And
they were
then-
just a cover band.
In
Demand.
2017, Mazur left the band, and the other guy,
Was that how bad the Brimstone Sluggers
the other
is?
guy changed the name of the band
Whoa.
Two.
to, are you ready for this?
Queen?
Crazy Town X.
Fuck off.
That's not.
I didn't know the lore was so deep.
Yeah.
That's the wildest shit I've ever heard. Crazy Town X?
Yep.
Oh.
Current member.
Has Crazy Town
it's
X put out an
good.
album?
No. No, they have not. So
we
much.
have a new-ish person at work, and I was talking.
Don't say anything you can't take back.
I was talking to her this week about some stuff, and she was like, "Do you have some time next week? Maybe we could talk about like what you go over in the business reviews on Monday. Because when I hear you talking there, I think you sound so good, and like, I would like to get your like how you prepare for that." And I was like, "Sure."
You just gotta be a boss.
And then I told her, I was like, I'll tell you. I was like, it's not really a trick, but it's something that I do, and I do it so often that my husband now calls me out on it, and he really hates it. But I was like, you just got to speak with confidence. I was like, I mean, you don't got to tell a bold-faced lie or anything.
It's you guys are misunderstanding what she is saying here. What she is actually saying is you have to say everything you say, regardless of whether or not it's true, with confidence.
No, well, this is I clarified. I said, don't tell him a bold-faced lie, but if it's reasonable, just speak with confidence.
Kim will
If it's
answer
something you can
questions.
make good on.
I will ask questions, and Kim will answer them with a definitive businesswoman tone. And then I'll
with
find out
100% certainty in my voice.
with 100%
Okay,
like.
wait.
Go
Kim,
ahead.
so this is Kim's version of Joey's "prove me wrong" Trumpism shit.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it's her opposite thing. Is she just makes up
Yeah.
an answer and says it
Yeah.
with such conviction that I fucking believe her every goddamn time.
But then I
Okay,
made the
all right,
mistake
stop.
of telling him that that's a thing, and so now he'll be like,
Oh, you
"You're
definitely
just
made a
speaking with
mistake.
confidence."
Yeah, she's speaking
Okay,
with confidence
so-
again.
The problem is now we have to hear Kim speak with confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like how I normally speak. I don't like put on a different voice. Or
Okay,
whatever.
just go for it. Then
Prove
tell
it.
us
Hey,
tell
Kim,
us how
Kim.
you
Tell
do
Kyle a
in
lie.
terms
Kim,
of just like
Kim,
tell
prove
me
it.
tell
no,
me something about the
it's
business.
answering questions. It's
So-
answering
oh,
questions.
Is
okay.
Crazy Town your favorite band?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen
Okay,
Crazy
no,
Town
no,
in concert?
I saw them. At
This is
the-
improv now. This is
This
straight
is improv.
improv.
Yeah, this isn't really speaking.
Give me a
about
fact.
confidence.
Okay, I tell you, do you see us having an uptick in ripped up jeans in the summer?
Yeah, I definitely see an uptick in ripped jeans in the summer. I think we're all feeling confident that with the vaccine rolling out, tourism is going to pick up and people will want to be out and about more, and that destroyed jeans should be on seeing an upward trend as we go into like spring break and summer vacations, because people didn't get to take vacations last year, so they're going to be eager to go and they're going to be looking to buy new clothes.
And if that's
is-
true, then no one cares about Brian's turtles.
Okay, along those same lines, Joey, I have a little bit of a pitch here.
My
what
face.
What about the sack pack, which is a tinier fanny pack that you wear
On
in
like
front
your
a little
balls,
bit
like
more.
a a
Yeah.
jock strap apparatus.
Yep. Yes.
It's a ball pocket.
You wear it. It's a kind of like a jock strap. You wear it so like you have a little sack behind your sack. So you got to lift up your balls to get to the.
Keep it nice and safe.
What do you put in
Yeah.
it?
Your drugs.
Hey Kyle, if that's a
Change.
real thing, then what do you put in it?
Change.
Coins.
Your drugs. Clearly, it's your drugs.
I thought you were going to be like
Things
coin.
you want to keep warm. Things you want to keep warm. Maybe you
it's
got
more
some-
for like maybe like a nice fruit leather, something like that. Something you
I was
want to
gonna
keep
say- I
warm.
was gonna say, if you got-
Snacks? No.
If you got
Yeah,
yes.
you keep your snacks like warm
no
snacks
one wants
down there.
nut snacks.
What if
Ooh,
you
that's
keep
a good time.
what if you
Nut
keep
snacks
like
is good. I don't know what it is, but I
What if
like
you
the
keep
double
like a-
meaning behind it, whatever it is.
Nut snacks.
What if you keep a little like Porto's
snacks,
potato
munch 'em.
ball in your sack pack?
I'm sorry.
Keep that warm?
Did you guys hear Kim's new product line? Did you hear that?
What was that?
I said I don't know what the product is, but I like the name of it. It's nut sacks. Munch 'em.
Yes, obviously, and it can be anything.
We sell nut
It's
snacks
all
at
good.
Bread Butts.
Episode
130.
4. But anyways,
I don't know anything
NFT
about it.
is a non-fungible token,
Yeah, I know that much.
which is a hilarious name that is an actual serious name. Sounds like something I would have made up.
yeah.
You got them
I-
fungibles?
What is it? What is it? For let's say that
like
maybe
a-
a
it's
listener
like
out
a-
there that we have doesn't know what an NFT is.
It's
maybe
like-
we,
it's like
as
what-
a podcast, could
it's
come
what-
together and
it's
explain
what you
it.
can put
For
on-
the
Kim,
listener.
don't listen to Kim. She's talking out of her ass again. This is what she does. She's
No,
trying to.
I'm
Don't listen to
not.
her.
I'm not. I'll tell you when I
Speaking
don't
with
know.
confidence, she's a liar.
She's being confident.
No.
Don't listen to her. It's all lies.
It's
She doesn't
not.
know what she's saying. What is that? I could
NFT
start
token.
an OnlyFans, and then I could sell packs of my butthole.
Non-fungible
And-
butthole token.
and they're
Non-fungible
originals.
butthole pics.
They're originals.
Yeah, and they're all originals. And you guys, and obviously, there's
Yeah,
different
but Kyle-
rarities.
If you flood the market with it, that's not worth anything. You gotta
Well,
do it
I mean,
for like
there-
the
Joey,
face
you can't
shot. The
flood
face
the
shot.
market if the demand is just, through
Nothing?
the roof.
Non-existent.
Yeah,
I mean,
if the demand's
through the roof.
non-existent,
No,
the
through
market
the
doesn't
roof.
need to be flooded. Kyle,
I
no
would
one wants
do-
your buttholes.
There's a lot of.
Kyle
I
has
mean, there's a
multiple
lot of things.
buttholes.
I would dress up my butthole. We could do a lot of things. I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
Would you paint like eyes on your butt cheeks and then the butthole is
I
like
would
the
try
mouth?
to. I would try to make it dunk. Yeah, just to keep with the current trend.
That's not where I was going at all.
It would
Though I
look
guess
like
it would
Michael
make more
Jordan
sense for it
dunking
to-
a
Kyle,
b-ball.
I guess
If you
I guess
could-
it would
if-
make more sense for it to get dunked on, huh?
Yep.
Premium.
Boom shakalaka.
Kyle's
Anyway,
just
I
doing
can't-
XCU
He's
anal stuff.
heating up.
He's heating up.
Gross.
Hot butt. Hot butt. Hot butt.
You know what? It's a new frontier.
Yeah,
trying
we're
to figure out how to
spitballing.
make things lucrative.
We're trying to make
You know?
sense of our world so we don't kill ourselves.
Yeah, how can we cross over sex work and cryptocurrency? Do you know what I mean? We're trying to figure this out. That's the next step.
I feel like sex work with cryptocurrency would be like
Yeah.
it
That's
would
the
have to be
future.
a custom. It'd be a custom video for you.
The
but
future is not
Yeah.
flying cars. The future is hookers who take cryptocurrency.
it probably
No,
exists.
the idea is that they have somehow created their own cryptocurrency.
with
You
their
know what I
fungibles,
mean?
non-fungible.
What would it be
The
called?
real
What would
money
you
is
call it?
A sex worker NFT.
An illicit. Yeah.
I would call it
I'll-
kleptocurrency.
No.
Call what? Klepto?
Oh, clitocurrency.
Clitocurrency.
Nah.
Huh?
That's
I'd
pretty
call
good.
it-
Well, fuck you guys.
I call it fuck bucks.
Oh, that one's better. That one's better.
With an X.
You know what? You're right. I tried to keep fitting it into a certain. Yeah, no, fuck bucks makes
How about
sense.
Sploge coin?
Splooge coins.
Splooge coins
That's you.
Dogecoin,
That's your
Dogecoin.
stupid Dogecoin version of our fuck buck.
that no one wants.
Get outta here,
do you take Splooge coin? No, fuck off. I only want fuck bucks.
You just redress these Doge coins.
Are you kidding? Do I look like a
It's the
hooker
same
who
thing.
takes
You
your
just put a little
coin?
dick.
You put
a little
your
dick
your
on
friend's,
the bottom of it.
You encoded your friend's butthole to this. I don't want these.
It'd be
Splooge
like,
coin.
but
It'll be worth something one day, guys. Splooge coin.
thinking about who knows coffee best.
Don't do this. Whenever
Who do you think knows coffee best? You know who knows coffee best? The band
Simpson.
Korn from the 90s.
Who?
Korn.
Are they coming out with their own coffee?
I would like to introduce to you Korn Coffee with
Oh
a
my
K.
God.
Sold at their merch store. And the best part is I heard about this on a podcast and I had to look it up myself. And I spelled it Korn Coffee with a K and I had no idea.
Well, that's only natural.
I know. I searched Korn Coffee with a K and found it perfectly. And I didn't even know. It was just so natural and made sense.
Once you've typed corn with a K, of course you're going to type coffee with a K.
Wake the F up literally says F.
Okay.
Corn coffee is a smooth, dark roasted blend of Ethiopian, Yagacharf, Guatemalan, Hogacham, and organic Peru beans mixed with
Joey.
vintage black diamond by Jay Gersey coffee that has been uniquely curated by the members of Korn.
Wow.
I don't want
Curated.
that at all.
So what I want to know is, was it this? They ate this and they pooped it out, right?
Yes.
All right, Kim.
Bean.
Kim, what's your topic?
Can I just say something, Brian? When you said you were going to read it, I didn't think you were actually going to read it.
Yeah, I can read it. I said I was going to
You were
read it. It's
going to
right
make
here.
up some bullshit about it coming out of the lead singer's ass.
When you are waking up and you feel like a regular freak on a leash, grab a nice,
Yeah, they didn't even try.
grab a tall glass of corn coffee
they're trying
straight
to be
from our
serious about
fucking
it.
corny
They
ass.
didn't even try.
It sounds like they're like we don't want to be corn anymore and we love coffee, but like it's all we
Now
got.
we're coffee.
So we have to like
It-
tie
it
it, in.
sounds like they're like-
It's how they transition their
So
name
we're like
to coffee.
old now,
Here
and we're
here
looking
at
for
Corn
something else to
Coffee,
do.
We've tied up our lead singer, Jonathan Davis, and feed him coffee beans like a goose.
We force feed
Down
him
a fucking
foie
funnel.
gras coffee. The mug
We
says
foie gras our lead singer until he can't stand it anymore. You know that fat guy in Seven? That, but he shits out beans before he dies.
the one side of their mug says corn and the other side says freak.
A corn freak.
Freak. I'm a freak
A
for
freak?
corn. I feel like there's one other thing. Alex Clark, thank you for Alex Clark for our theme song, and we'll see you guys next time. I've been Joey Reinish.
I'm Comic Bay.
I was yawning. I'm Kim.
So natural.
Sorry.
Natural segue. Should we? You want to do it again? No, let's finish it. I'm Brian.
Yep, getting old, folks.
That's it. We're done.
We're gonna come out with our coffee next. We'll see ya.
Episode
130. 5.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get him a gift certificate, so he has to go. I'm not gonna go. I don't fucking care.
You should go with him.
He produces
No,
the
you
product.
want me to
you sell the
record it.
product.
Well, yeah,
Is what
of
you want to
course.
do. You want me to record going to a glassblowing class.
Duh.
You're trying to give me
Yes.
a fucking This American Life assignment, and I won't do it. I'm not gonna fucking edit this.
Our story tonight.
I won't
in
do it.
one act. I went to a glassblowing contest or glassblowing class.
God.
With my dad, Dennis.
my dad.
It became a contest.
You'd be
God
that
bless
would be
him.
the closest way you would ever be Ira Glass.
Oh, I get it.
Kaiser,
Oh, got
making
him.
a Dennis McVase.
Whoa, guys, this is
We're
great,
ready,
man.
good.
Welcome
This is
to an
gonna be
all-new
the-
episode of
this is gonna be the
LOLJK, saving the world every goddamn day. I'm one of your hosts, Joey Reinish.
I'm Kim.
I'm
That
Brian.
was the intro.
We did it.
That's a good intro.
There's a place in Santa Monica called Bread Block.
Do they serve food there too?
It's a good.
They do.
Brian, it's a good
Sandwiches,
start.
Sandwiches and breads.
Ask them if they want to be a ghost
familiar
kitchen
with
for
it.
a startup.
Yeah, right? How do you feel about, wait for it, bread?
We'll pay you
Butts.
for your leftovers on the cheap.
What we don't know
You
that
know
their
the butts you
leftovers
don't
are
use?
the butts.
We don't know that, but we can assume that.
Can we?
Yes.
Well,
But the nice thing is if we're at
they
an
make
actual
full loaves. They make full loaves. So
I don't
so
think
we
they're
can get the
cutting off the
butts,
butts.
and that's the nice thing about being at an actual bakery. Is like we will get a wide breadth of butts.
I don't think they're
Like,
cutting
they
off
make
the
a lot of
ends,
different
guys.
breads.
you don't think everyone runs
Why
like
wouldn't they cut off the end?
No.
Well, if they're making sandwiches, then they're definitely cutting off the ends.
No,
and stuff.
Subway
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
cut the ends off there, not bread.
Subway barely
Fuck Subway!
constitutes as a sandwich. Subway barely constitutes as a
I
sandwich.
said they're not bread.
Every
Who gives a shit?
every time there's
Yeah.
a news item about Subway, it's that some of their food has become less food. Every single time.
No,
Legally.
it's not has become. It's we're discovering.
Yeah,
it has
legally
been
is less food.
yeah,
Hey,
it's
we
not.
found
It's not.
out
It just happened.
Subway
Kim-
cheese is 95% lunch
Kim,
trays.
you're thinking of what I
It's-
like
next
about
week
if
they're
we're
gonna have to be
using.
I said they're gonna have to
Go
put
ahead.
Subway sandwiches. They're gonna put sandwiches in quotes soon enough.
What I
Subway
like,
sandwiches.
No, they're gonna be-
what I like about using a real bakery is that
Mm-hmm.
Kim, I feel like, is being too narrow. Kim is only thinking of the sub bread, but if we go to a real bakery, we're talking about big sourdough loaves.
I'm not
then
talking
when
about
you're
sub
getting
bread. I'm talking about
you're getting far.
Any
You're getting four
loaf
asses
of bread.
off of that.
No,
minimum.
they're not cutting the ends off of their bread.
They will for us. If they're making sandwiches, they got to cut the ends off. So we
He's
ask them to
talking
cut
about,
four
like,
ends
a
off of
slice.
every round loaf.
I am gonna be honest with you, Kyle. I'm not thinking of a slice when I think of bread butts.
Oh, I thought we were talking about butts.
No,
bread.
No, but
bread
that's what I'm
I
saying.
thought
But if you stop when you're thinking of like a sourdough or like a big loaf, it's round.
Yeah.
Right.
And you technically have four butts if you're slicing around the end.
How do
Yeah.
you get
You're-
four
there's
butts
butt,
out of
butt,
one
butt,
loaf
butt.
of bread?
Kim, if you can't figure out how to get four butts out of one round bread, I don't know what to say. You
Kim,
don't
you're in a
have
house-
the
Kim, you're in a house
entrepreneurial
of four
spirit.
butts.
You are out
Kim,
of
you're
the
in a house of
business.
four butts.
You clearly
Like,
don't
you're-
share the
if you can't figure out the fucking math on that, then I don't know what to say.
I want to know what it does.
It sucks.
He doesn't
Nothing.
know. He didn't
It goes
read
to messes. It goes to messes.
Yeah, it just
and
goes around
no,
and fucking sucks.
It goes to. This is the thing I remember about it. It goes to messes and makes a noise, so somebody else has to come and clean it up.
What's the point?
It's a narc bot.
Yes!
The narc bot.
Narcbot 5000.
Just go somewhere and goes.
That's why it's a
"There's
hellish
problem!"
future. That's why it's a hellish future. It doesn't even solve the problem. It makes it worse.
Someone help me!
It adds a level of noise to a physical mess.
It's a feature, not a bug.
It sounds like our children.
And people are worried about machines taking our jobs.
You know how this
Hell,
sucks?
Rocco.
Well, it sucks loudly now.
Yeah.
Sounds
What
like
if
our
it sucked?
kids. How
This
you
still
just suddenly hear,
sucks.
"Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!"
Almost.
but they can't tell you what's wrong.
Exactly.
That could be anything
Almost
from
exactly.
I dropped my pacifier to I cut my arm off.
I would love to be in a store and just hear, "Oh no, oh no,
be
oh
like,
no,"
"Oh,
and
no."
I go down to the meat aisle and there's a googly-eyed 6-foot robot just going, "Oh no,"
Standing there pointing
oh,
down
no.
at the floor. Just
I feel like it would have to say its location, like, "Oh no, meat department. Oh no."
aisle 26.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like being at Target and you find the little button that you push
When you need
if
help,
you need like
yeah.
assistance or something. It's that, but on wheels, and less helpful. Just
Way
points
less
less
helpful.
The entire
Oh
time
no, seasonal
Oh, no.
department. Oh no,
The best part is-
seasonal department.
the employee has to go and get the thing. It's pointing at the stain on the ground the entire time. Oh no! And the employee's wiping it up. And then as soon as the employee finishes it, getting berated by this robot the entire time, the robot just turns around and walks away.
Leaves.
It goes and reports to the manager that it didn't get done in a fast enough time.
Time from oh no to clean.
Oh no!
Time
oh,
from
no,
initial
minus
oh no
15.
to clean.
The
5 minutes.
The worst part is when you get one in each aisle. So you walk in.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Why did they give it googly
Oh no,
eyes?
bean aisle.
Connecticut is ahead of its time.
It's been a while since we had a Florida story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it has.
Really hitting all the beats
I'll-
this episode.
Yeah. I'll read you
Hits.
this is a good alliterative title for this. Pickle packing perv popped on private premise.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hate that.
Yeah, it's bad. So what happened was a gentleman. They actually name his name. I don't think I want to say his name.
Okay.
They also have his picture here, and I don't. He looks like a teacher. Yes, is the way I would describe him. Anyway, around 4 p.m. in the afternoon, a cop
High crime time.
wasn't even called here. Primetime criminal activity.
Prime time,
Around
crime
4
time,
p.m.
crime time.
Crime time.
Prime time.
None of us could resist.
Prime
Kyle
time pickle
said that.
packing perv
I said
popped
that,
up
and
private
our,
premise.
and our brains just went, oh, we got to do it.
Chuck Wood.
Prime time pickle packing perv popped up private premise.
Prime time, pickle crime time.
Prime time pickle prime time. Prime pickle prime time.
Kim wins.
Prime time
That's the
and prime time
title.
pickle.
Found it.
Prime time pickle packing perv popped up private premise by police.
Pick a prime time.
All right, that was you know what, Kyle? Good job. Good job.
Just sounded like syllables.
Anyway,
This is part of our
4 in
vocal
the
warm-ups.
at 4 at the fucking afternoon, a cop that, as far as I could tell, wasn't even called there for a crime.
Just
was
wrong place,
going
wrong
by
time.
just going by a townhouse and found this man who is 47-year-old. They describe it as unencumbered by his pants or underwear. He had his.
What a way to say it.
He had.
Then where the
He
fuck
had
was he
his
packing the
penis in-
pickles?
He had a penis. He had a penis in one hand.
A penis?
And a large uneaten. He had his penis in one hand. His penis in one
Like
hand.
severed?
And in his other hand. No.
Okay,
No.
thank
He, they're trying to just basically classily say he was jerking off with his one hand.
Okay.
And in his other hand, he had an uneaten pickle, which he was penetrating his asshole.
Oh my god.
While he was masturbating.
Well,
so
that's
a man
where he was
just like, so
packing the
this guy
pickle.
was just like naked from the pants down, laying. I mean, I don't know. I guess I assumed, in my mind, he was laying on a yard.
I think
on
he's
his
bending.
side.
In order to have
probably
that
sta- he's
action, he's in an awkward bend
I thought he
pose
was
for
doing
sure.
it while
But yeah,
running.
he's
for some-
probably-
or walking for some reason.
Joe, he's definitely stationary doing
No,
this.
I thought
Come
he was
on.
just walking.
Running
Wait.
is terrifying.
Is the wait? It was a pencil. Was it sharpened?
A pickle, Brian.
It's a pickle.
It's a pickle.
A
I thought you said-
He's a
I thought you said
pickle packer,
pencil.
Brian.
It's prime time pickle crime time.
I heard pencil along there. There's a
Prime
lot of
time
Ps.
pickle crime time. Prime time pickle crime
We said it so clearly.
pickle crime time.
But okay, here's the thing.
Stalagmites might
So
reach
the
the ceiling.
proposal. What'd you say?
Stalagmites might reach the ceiling.
That's
That's
true.
how I remember.
Stalactites
Stalactites
hold
hang
tight
tight.
to the
Make it.
ceiling.
Yeah, that's how everyone remembers it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might.
What do you
Yeah.
think people who? What is it called? Not in English, and how do they remember it then?
They probably are just smarter than
Blah,
Americans.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they had an education system that didn't fail them.
As proof by
Kyle.
that's what Kyle thinks
Jeez.
other languages are.
Yeah.
That's why we have things like stalagmite reach the ceiling.
French.
I don't even know what fake language you're supposed to be
I
doing.
know.
Is that supposed
Well, that
to
was
be
a
French?
literally
said
French.
French.
Or
That was clearly French.
Croissant.
Oh my gosh.
That's a croissant. in
Okay.
French.
Episode
100.
36.
I got
Okay,
it.
I need to
think
get
I got
one.
it. Pretty good. Those are all good words.
All right,
we can
my
do it.
word is finger.
Mine is elephant.
Ooh.
Okay, that's weird.
I
You
know
want me
what
to
I
do the
would
count?
go
You want,
with
to
for
you want me to
this.
do the countdown? I'll do the countdown.
I know what I would go with for this. If you say this,
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's gonna be
Okay.
great.
All right, you ready for the
Let's go.
countdown? Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ace
Skin.
Ventura, Pet Detective.
Fuck you! No, he comes out of a rhino, you dick!
But he rides the elephant.
What was your thing?
Trunk.
Yeah, I was thinking Kim. I was thinking trunk as well. We would have gotten that one. We would have nailed that
It's
one.
because Brian and I are so in sync now after we played around together.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Okay,
All
so
right,
Ace
ready?
Ventura, Pet Detective, and Skin.
And skin. You ready?
Ooh, no. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Rhino.
Pale. Fuck you!
Pale and rhino.
Kale?
Pale and rhino.
Kale or pale?
Pale, like pale
With a P.
skin.
Okay,
Yeah.
pale,
Pale skin.
pale and rhino. Pale and rhino.
Ooh, hang on.
What?
Pale and rhino.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Pale
Okay.
and Rhino.
well, here we go. We're gonna go for it. You ready?
Free associated, Joey. We're doing it.
All right, all right.
Rhino.
This is impossible. I don't know.
3, 2, 1, go.
Albino.
Darkness.
What did you say, Kyle?
Darkness.
Darkness and albino.
Albino darkness.
I think you guys might be
Basically
getting.
got to antonyms.
I know. I got the
Yeah,
word
you
that
guys-
connects them. I got it. I'm ready.
Albino darkness?
Yeah,
You
I got
word?
the word. I got the word that connects it.
Hang on.
Oh no. What? Oh, now Kim says that there is one. Now I'm pissed.
I know. Now it's freaking me out, Kim.
Kim, you need to shut up.
Albino darkness.
Come on.
Okay.
Three,
oh,
two,
oh,
one.
I got it. Okay, I got it. I got
Here we
it.
go. Here we go.
I got it.
Albino.
right.
Albino
All right.
darkness. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Melanin.
At least Kim and I. At least Kim and I like.
panicked.
We're getting closer. You guys are getting like
What did Kyle
farther.
say?
I said melanin.
I said fish.
The obvious answer was opposites.
Eh.
I was thinking gray.
Whatever.
My mind went to gray because you get albino
is-
and darkness. That's white and black, and you put them
Mix
together
it
to make
together.
gray.
That was also good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Mine
go.
was
Okay,
thinking
so-
about. Okay.
You want to
Now
try
you got
one more?
melanin fish.
One more.
One more.
Melanin
Melanin
and fish.
fish. Are you ready?
No.
All right. Well, here I'll give you.
You
I'll
guys
give you a
think
count
too
of five.
hard.
I'll give you a count of 5. 5, 4, 3,
And all I can think of is
2,
the numbers.
1.
Stop
Go.
it! No, don't go.
Wait.
All I
Okay.
can think of is
Joey.
Brian counting.
Joey, you're so bad. Quit
Okay.
panicking.
Joey.
5.
Joey, we have this. Let's find.
Melanin and
You got it.
Melanin fish.
You got it. I got a word. You got a word. It's the same
Okay.
word. Okay.
5, 4, 3.
It's not a good word.
2, 1. Go.
Rhino.
This has been another episode of LOLJK. Episode 130.
7.
that people use cups for other shit.
I think most people use cups for drinks.
Well,
most people
primarily,
don't.
but
Most
not
people see
exclusively.
cup. I mean, here's what I'll say.
use it
When
for
I
ice
see
cream.
cup, I don't think meal.
Right. See?
That's it. Yeah, I don't think
Well,
unless
but
it's
why
a
not?
shake.
But
But why
Unless
not?
it's like a shake.
Snack.
Yeah. Or
Joey,
Snack,
quit
great for
popping
snacks.
or maybe put your milk in one glass and your cereal in another.
Ugh.
I love it. I love
and then you
that.
take a
I
little
love that
sip of
for you.
Pour 'em in
cereal,
your mouth.
then a little sip of milk, crunchy 100% every bite.
That's not bad.
Now
Yeah,
it does
alright.
dirty more dishes, but in theory that works very well.
Yep, I'm telling you. I've
Kyle,
been
if
eating
you wanna
lots
make
of
an omelet,
snacks
you
out
gotta
of
break
cups.
some eggs.
I know. I also like. Mostly what I like about this particular one is Kim walking into a room and you holding 2 cups. and her just like knowing what you're doing immediately and just leaving. Just leaving the house.
It doesn't happen because Joey
walking
does it
into
at,
the
like,
street.
2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that's my going to bed snack.
Yeah, where Kim's already been asleep for 3 hours. She doesn't know that
give
you're
a shit
doing
at
it.
that point.
2 in the morning. Kim's been asleep for 6 hours at that point.
The polos.
Yes,
Got
that's the
it.
way it goes. 1,
So
2,
money
3.
begets polos, not vice versa.
Yes.
Polos don't beget money.
I mean, the
Correct.
polo, once you have the money, the polos do, I think, propagate more
Yeah,
cash.
it's like
But-
all your t-shirts sprout collars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if I had my old Far Side t-shirts from 6th grade, they'd all be
That would be dope.
Collared
when you
tees.
move into a house in that neighborhood, you unpack your box of T-shirts, and they suddenly all have collars on them.
Whoa!
ah fuck.
I'd have the dopest polo collection ever.
It did happen.
Kim, we made
Polos.
This
Joey,
place is
polos-
magic.
Polos are the compound interest.
You just,
Rich
you
kid.
just, your bank account just rolls over to a certain amount, or like your net
polo.
worth just rolls over to
Yeah.
a certain amount, and suddenly all of your shirts pop polos, and you just run out of the bedroom. Kim, we did it!
It happened.
That's a
We did
blackout
it!
at the end of an episode of something.
That's like the worst. That's like the worst new version of the Santa Claus or something like that.
Giraffes.
Would you like to hear
drunk
how
all the
he
time
made his money?
giraffes.
Would you like to hear how Stanley the Giraffe's owner made giraffe buying and winery
I
starting
can't
kind of
wait.
money?
Yes,
His
please.
parents.
He made much of his money in a family business supplying military parts to the government.
Okay.
And
yeah.
in
Okay.
1987, him and his brother were charged with illegally selling 87 American helicopters to North Korea.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! That's a
That's
war
amazing.
crime.
That's what I'm like. I'm just gonna read this article about Stanley the Giraffe, and now I'm in like fucking treason.
That's fucking treason.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whoa.
first
It
you get the
violated the
family
Trade
money,
with the
then
Enemy
you get
Act.
the polo, then you do the light treason, then you get
No.
the winery, then you get the giraffe.
Okay, maybe that's true. Yeah, treason then wine. Treason
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
winery
I mean,
to
technically
giraffe.
Treason,
did happen.
treason.
Well,
'cause
You
you have
use
to
the
do the
money
treason
from the treason
and go to
Yes.
federal prison for a couple of years,
Whoa!
and then do the winery.
Episode
138.
It's a Santa Monica 310 beer with the hot dog on a stick lemonade.
So if an Arnold Palmer is tea and beer, what's this? Who is this
Arnold
named after?
Arnold Palmer is
I mean, sorry,
lemonade
tea and
beer.
lemonade.
Or lemonade.
Yeah.
and tea,
So what's
yeah.
beer and lemonade?
This is
Who's
a
that
shandy.
named
Shandy.
after?
A shandy.
It's a shandy.
It's called a shandy.
Yeah.
who-
Leinenkugel makes
who is
amazing shandies.
Who is this Shandy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what person? Some person's name should be
Nobody.
attributed.
They're absolutely nobody. It's not
Tristram
that fun.
Shandy.
James Shandy. It sounds like
Oh.
it sounds
Look,
like a bad.
I knew
sounds like
it
a bad
wasn't
made up
really
name.
named after a person. I was trying to play.
Wait, are we in the show?
play with you
Kim! Kim was trying to play!
Aw.
No!
You guys fucking dropped it.
Kim, sorry.
Well, you didn't let me finish that. I was literally in the middle of saying it sounds like a name of like somebody that you would make up, but you can't. You're not good at making up names. So it was like my name's Tim.
Except it wasn't. You were just
Tim-
saying the thing that it was called. A tie dye, and
This is like
and the all over G's. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be good.
How am I feeling?
Wait, was it all over G's or is it all over jean? I thought you said that it was a jean material.
No, the letter G. It's a logo
Oh,
print.
my bad.
Oh.
Okay, Brian and I heard that the mask was made out of jean material,
Yeah,
which is
I
why I
definitely heard
thought
jeans,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, then it'll look like my face is an ass because it's
Right.
in a pair of jeans.
I was just going with it. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
But it'll look like Kyle.
I also
Kyle,
like the idea
it's-
that you could have put a zipper, like a crotch zipper, on the
Well,
fucking
yeah,
mask.
so you can wear it to a restaurant. So you wear it to a restaurant.
Yeah, so you
zip
can
it,
go to a
eat your
restaurant
French
without taking
fries,
it off.
and back up.
This
You
is
look
why
like
you
a
haven't
fucking-
sold shit for math. You didn't talk
You
to
look
these
like
two
a
G's.
you,
I
you look
know,
like a
right?
fucking you look like a redneck Hellraiser monster.
Oh my gosh. No,
Is that
actually,
is that Kim? Is that Kyle or a Demigorgon?
Is that a fucking redneck Cinnabite or is that Kyle?
But I would love
it's-
it if you actually used the cheek pockets to put your money in.
Of course. What else are you using it for?
Well, I keep a 20 in there just in case I need it. Oh, okay. I hate the all G's. That's bad.
they
the
go
same.
to fucking 11.
Next,
Those
guitar
picks go to
pick.
11.
Next,
It goes to
guitar
11.
pick.
Number 2,
Next,
Gravity Pick,
guitar pick.
Sunrise Mini Polished Fluorescent Green, acrylic
It's
in
a
the name
music
of.
thing.
I can't
Acrylic.
do this.
In the name of.
Can I do my topic?
Yeah.
$4.99
Next,
for one.
guitar pick. Next, guitar pick.
Next guitar pick.
Dunlop, Kirk Hammett, Jazz Guitar Picks, and Bebop for all.
All right. We can all
This one's
agree.
got a good grip. This one's got a
Everybody
good
hates
grip.
Brian.
I have to say,
Brian, let's come
we
back
should have saw
after
this
Kim's
coming
topic.
because it was 10:30 this morning when Brian said, "Top picks." Got it.
Oh, fuck off,
He warned
Brian.
us. He warned
I
us.
didn't even realize that.
I knew he was going
I
to do
didn't
some
even
bullshit.
realize you were doing a fucking bit. God damn it. All right, well, okay, Kim, let's do to your topic, then we'll come back to Brian for a couple more pick selections.
Some real hot picks.
Episode
130.
None.
You can use it. Rub that in.
Put it in my hair?
Yeah.
Well,
that's nice.
Yeah.
I
Extra
read
hold,
in like
extra strong.
a survival thing. Don't know why this stuck with me.
Because
That you could use the oil from your nose, like from
Okay.
your
As
chapstick,
chapstick?
as chapstick.
Huh.
If you're like in a
really,
lost in the
That's
cold,
a good one.
kind of makes
In a
sense.
blizzard.
If you're gonna die,
Yeah.
and you need
and
chapstick,
you're really worried about your chapped lips.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it
Mm,
though.
oh,
Super
thank
chapped,
God.
super chapped lips are like the worst.
They
Like
are.
that's like one of the most painful things
it's
you
the
could possibly
it's
have.
the
But
paper
if you're-
clip of the paper cut of the mouth.
if
Yes,
you're not in a
that's
situation
what they say.
where you can get one and you're so dire, you're using nose grease to wet your lips.
Like, is that really what you're worried about?
I feel like you have bigger concerns at hand.
Oh, absolutely. But,
But at
you
least
know,
you have cha-
if you,
But
at
like,
least if you're gonna
die, a
yeah.
little comfort could go a
Jesus
long way.
Christ, yeah, just a little bit.
I just want to die without
What
chapped
if
lips.
you're just out in the cold and you forget?
I just want to
You forget your
comfortably.
chapped
I just
lips.
want to
You forget
comfortably
it.
fall asleep, not thinking about my chapped lips.
Yeah.
I just want to fall asleep forever.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
I just wanted.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I want to
forever.
never awake.
I want my death to be that I just casually fall asleep and don't wake
I want
up.
them
But
to
I
find-
don't want to fall asleep thinking
I-
about how bad my lips hurt.
I want them to find my body and go, damn, look at those lips.
Damn, those are moist. those
Ooh.
are moist
Moist
lips.
lips.
How do you
Looking
keep
at the
them
lips,
so moist?
I would have not have thought he was about to freeze to
They're
death.
they're so blue, but they're so smooth.
No, everything's frozen and disgusting except for perfectly preserved.
I love the idea of the
Human lips.
doctor showing up and he's like, well, I would have called it hypothermia,
But the
except
lips.
the lips are so plump and full.
And not dry and chapped.
I call foul play. This body was moved here.
One of the options.
It's late.
You lay an egg, you lay a fart.
Well, if you're in bed, you could lay a fart.
Anything that comes out of butts, like eggs
like
or
a-
farts,
I
you
like-
lay
when
down.
I
Joey,
think of
eggs
my-
don't come from butts.
When I think
sorry,
of myself,
back up.
when I think of myself as farting, I think of like Mr. Bomberman. You know what I mean? And those
Just
and,
dropping a little bomb.
Yes, and we
them,
know
and
for
then
a
they
fact
disperse.
that his bombs come out of his ass.
That's true.
That
That's
is
true.
He
canon.
does a little squat.
He does do a little squat.
And he does it while he's walking away most times.
Yeah, because literally the whole point of that game is to not get caught in your own explosion.
So,
anything.
I'll butt
you can
chug
think
a
of
bis
for
liquid.
funsies.
I'll butt chug a
All right,
liquid.
gonna hold you to it.
Good. I guess we'll find out in about 5 years when out of Japan.
And then I just do
You
this
think
for
it's
an
only
entire.
gonna take 5 years?
I don't know. I hope it takes way longer. But in my luck, it'll be approved next year.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna be like,
Guess
well,
what we got, Kyle?
we bought a whole
Kyle,
fucking.
it's surprisingly affordable.
We got a 55-gallon jug of Abyss liquid.
We drained the kid's college
But-
account, but we are gonna watch you stick this up your
time
butt.
to funnel this into your
How
butt.
cool will it be when you can do a long tone the entire episode?
I see. Now that's the thing. I don't know if that'll work.
That's
but
what he's
maybe.
gonna do with it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna prove it.
I mean, really what it would be, sadly, the proof would be I'm upside down, a funnel's in there, someone's pouring
Why are
it
you
down my
upside
butt,
down?
and then you guys have
Plugged my hole.
because you have
That's what
to
he said
prove that I can breathe the abyss liquid through my
So
butt.
we got to get abyss
So there's
liquid.
not
We got to
ongoing
get
tone.
ourselves some fucking teeter hang-ups.
Yeah.
We gotta
You gotta get yourself a sex swing so I can be upside
Guys,
down.
all we need is a rope and a plastic bag. We're overthinking this.
This is Kyle's
That's a
super-
really
All we
Just
need
lay
is-
down a
excellent
tarp.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Just
lay
put-
down a tarp and make sure the kids don't come in. That's all it is.
Make sure you wear your
Can you
splash
imagine
zone
what
guard.
happened in 5 years if your children come in and see Uncle Kyle upside down with
With
a
a tube
funnel
in
in
his
his ass? And
For a podcast.
For a podcast?
Guys, go back inside. It's super funny. Don't worry about it.
No. It's very funny. You're gonna
Uncle
really like
Kyle's
this in 10 years. Very funny to you.
In 10 years, when you can sign up for your own Patreon, this is going to be very hilarious.
Oh, it's gonna
to
be
you.
so funny,
Guys, don't worry. Uncle Kyle wanted us to do this
Yeah.
to him.
Hilarious. Thanks for taking us out with that one of my faves. That's been another Digest episode. If you want to hear more, check us out at loljkpodcast.com. There you can find links to our Twitter, Instagram, and the backlog and all new episodes of our podcast. And if you really like what you hear, head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/loljkpodcast. Memberships start as low as $2 an episode and unlock all sorts of extra goodies. Thanks for listening, and I'm Brian.